what's wrong and why you never said you felt.
Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I will show you a new Heikin-Ashi scalping strategy that will definitely improve your day trading if you implement it in the right way. Again, we will be using two Tradingview indicators and combine both of their signals in order to set up a strong scalping strategy. This strategy is very simple and easy to set up, but in the same time, it's very accurate and can provide us with amazing trading opportunities. Moreover, you can use it in both the crypto market and also the forex market. Now we will use the 1 minute time frame, which means that you can find multiple trade opportunities per day. And you won't have to be waiting for several days in order for a trade to be finished. Before we dive into more details, we recommend that you watch the entire video, as understanding all the parts is vital for the success of this strategy. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. In this strategy, we will use two indicators, the moving average and the relative strength index. But first, let's change our chart from the candle to the Heikin-Ashi chart. After that, we will add two moving averages. To do that, click Indicator and double-click on the moving average because we need it twice on our chart. Let's now adjust some of the settings of the first one. Simply click Settings and change the time frame to 1 hour and the length to 50. And let's, for example, make it green. Let's move now to the second one and make it white so it would be more visible. You can clearly see now that the first moving average indicator moved away from the chart. And this is simply because we increased its length, which means that it doesn't take into consideration all the fluctuations of the market. The second indicator we will add is the relative strength index. Click Indicator and type RSI. After adding our indicator, click Settings and in the Style section uncheck the RSI based MA. And let's make this one yellow. We have now finished adding all our indicators and our setup strategy is ready. Now it's time to go over some of the important rules on how to find the trading opportunities. The first rule to remember by heart is that the moving average 50, which is the green one in this case, is above the Heikin-Ashi chart. This means that we are in a downtrend, and we will be looking to enter short trades only. After establishing the trend direction, it's time to state the second rule, which is that the RSI indicator must be overbought. And this basically means that the RSI chart should be above the 80 mark. If that's the case, we are close to opening a short position. And here comes our third rule, which will help us time our entry perfectly. We must wait for a red Heikin-Ashi candle to break and close below the fast-moving average. In this case, the indicator that is moving closer to the chart. In a similar manner, we can set up our rules in the case of a bull market. Rule number 1 would be, if the slower moving average is under the Heikin-Ashi chart, this means that we are in an uptrend, and we will only consider long positions. The second rule is that the RSI this time must be oversold, and this happens when the indicator's chart sinks below 40. Finally, our last rule, which states that we should wait for a green Heikin-Ashi candle to break and close above the fast-moving average indicator. After establishing our rules in both cases of an uptrend and a downtrend, let's put this knowledge into practice and try to find some winning trades. In this chart, we see clearly that the slow-moving average is above the Heikin-Ashi candles, which means that we will be looking only for short trades. We see here that the RSI is overbought, so we have a potential short trade. The last step is to time our entry. If we zoom into the chart, we can see a red candle closing below the fast moving average. And this is all the confirmation we need to open our trade. Let's set our stop loss above the last peak, and we simply target a risk to reward ratio of 2 to 1. And we can see that we managed to hit our take profit. Let's find another trade. Here we have a sign that the RSI is overbought. And after a couple of minutes, we find a red candle closing under our moving average. After that close, we enter the trade, putting our stop loss above this area and always targeting 2 times our risk. Another confirmation here was given by the RSI indicator after it became overbought. So let's try to find a good entry. Here we have a red Heiken Ashi candle closing under the fast moving average. So we can now enter this trade with the usual risk to reward ratio of 2 to 1. Let's try now to find some winning trades in the case of an uptrend. Our first RSI signal happened over here after it became oversold, which means it's time to start looking for a chance to enter a long position. We can see here that this candle broke and closed above the fast moving average. And this is our clue to set up our entry. By putting our stop loss above the last low and targeting a risk to reward ratio of 2 to 1, we have managed to collect our take profit. Another RSI signal happened here. The indicator dropped below 40, giving us a hint to start looking to enter a long position. We can see here a green Heiken Ashi candle breaking and closing above the fast moving average. So we will put our entry just after this candle closes, putting our stop loss below this area and targeting 2 times our initial risk. Notice that the price pulled back many times close to our stop loss but didn't manage to hit it. In the last example, we can see here our first clue. The RSI is oversold. So after the break of the moving average, we put our entry just after the candle closes. And we adjust both our stop loss and take profit as usual. Finally, keep in mind that this strategy is applicable to both the crypto and the forex market. As we see here, we are in the Ethereum chart, and by applying our strategy, we managed to find plenty of winning trades in the same day. Thank you guys for sticking with us till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.
I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.